Hi you guys, Miss Marina here, and I'm back with another DIY video. In this video we're going to go over how to make a paper plate puppet. This one I decorated like a frog. You can literally decorate it however you want to, leave it as plain as you want to, but let's get started. So here's another one that I did. It's kind of like, it has some antennas, so it's kind of like a bug, but this is just another example of a different paper plate puppet. This is a super simple one, so if you guys don't have any paint at home, this is just a super plain one, and that's what the back looks like. So you have to make sure you use 2 paper plates. So there's another view of the back. Okay, so we're gonna get started. All we need is 2 paper plates. All the rest is extras. So, but the basic materials are just 2 paper plates. I'm using a couple pom-poms and a couple googly eyes because that's what I have. So first, you start with one of the paper plates and you just fold it in half. So one of these is gonna be the inside of the mouth, and then the other ones are gonna be the top and bottom of the mouth, to make a pouch to fit our hand into. I folded the other one, and then you're going to only cut one of the paper plates, and the cut is going to be the opening for our hand. So you're going to cut one of the paper plates in half. There we go. Gonna leave that one. It's gonna be inside of the mouth, and then that's how it's gonna go, the top and the bottom, and then that's what the back's gonna look like to fit our hand inside. And so in order to give some more room for our knuckles, what I'm going to do is cut just a little bit off of the edge of this plate, actually both of those plates, as you'll see here, just so that I can give a little bit more room for our knuckles when we're trying to kind of activate the plate as a puppet. And the knuckles fit right in there. And there we go. Now the next step. So now we can start to decorate. This is going to be the inside of the mouth. If you just want to draw a tongue on, if you just have a marker, that's fine. I had some paint, so I'm just going to paint the inside of the mouth red, but that's totally optional. So now I'm going to put that aside to dry. And since I'm making a frog, I want it to be green, so the outside of these 2 halves, I'm going to paint green with some green paint. If you have a marker, you can use a marker or a color crayon. So there's my green halves. Set those aside to dry. So now I'm going to make something for my frog eyes to stick to. I'm going to make, cut out these little strips of arched paper. I'm going to paint them green to match the plate, but I'm going to be gluing the pom-poms and the eyes to these strips of paper so they stick out more, kind of like a frog. Then I painted it with some green paint, and now I'm just cutting it out. So now they're dry. So I'm going to work on the eyes. And there's my dried halves. And then my mouth is dry as well. And so this is how the puppet is going to be put together. The green halves go each on the outside, and then the red will be the mouth on the inside. So now I'm gonna hot glue. I use hot glue. A stapler will work fine too if you guys have tape, but I use hot glue, and so I'm gonna use the hot glue and I'm gonna kind of glue the edge, not too close to the edge, because you want to make a pocket and you want to make sure it adheres really well, because your hand's gonna be going, you know, inside the puppet, so you want to make sure that it stays really secure. Make sure I get all the spaces. And now I'm just attaching it on. My thumb's still in there because I want to make sure I have enough room for my hand. And I just press it down, make sure it's nice and secure. And then now I'm also doing the other side, the same way. Now I'm working on the eyes. So I folded the bottoms of this, these little eyepieces up because I'm gonna be gluing those tabs to the top of the frog, so that's why I folded that. So now I'm going to glue the eyes onto the pom-poms. And then I'm going to glue the pom-poms onto the green paper. And now I can glue the folded paper onto the puppet. Like that. There we go, my eyes are nice and secure on the top of the frog puppet. So next I want to use these pipe cleaners to make a tongue for my frog. So I'm just twisting these two pipe cleaners together to make it kind of thicker, and then I'm kind of rolling it kind of like a frog tongue all coiled up. And I hot glued it in there, and I have these two little pom-poms. I'm going to use them just for the frog nose. And there we go. There's my frog puppet. There's a tongue in there. Super fun for pretend play. Oh, and there's what the back looks like. And that's how I kind of put my hand in to better control the puppet. Super fun for some language activities and interaction. And just fun all around. And here's my puppy. He wanted to say hi to the frog.
Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Ooh, got your nose. Got your nose.
Thanks for watching, guys.